Okay, so in this lesson, we're going to look at writing recurrence relations in symbol form. So this recurrence relation is it's how we write a sequence rule, pretty much. So we're gonna keep writing. It's sort of like the official way we write it. So a recurrence relation consists of both a starting value, so t0, just maybe to put up here, often we use v0 for value, so whatever letter they're using, it'll be 0, and then you have a rule to generate the next term in the sequence. So we know, we've seen like sequences. So say for example here, it says that t0 is 2. So if we were writing out the sequence, we'd have 2. And the way we get the next, so all this, when they write out this recurrence relation, so this expression here, where they have t and n plus 1, all that means is it's a way of saying how to get the next term, okay? So it doesn't have any mathematical thing about it. It's just like a label. So this is like a label. And so when we see that, we go, right, that's the label. That means they're going to tell us the rule of how to get the next term. So then this is the rule that they're saying. And then if you look, they have this tn in here. And all that means is you're using the term before. Yeah? So here I'm using 2, and the rule says to add 6. So I would add 6 and I'd get 8. And then I'd add another 6 and I'd get 14. Okay, so, and then we can keep on going and whatever, and so on. So for the examples here, for the sequence, state the values of T1. So we're obviously going to call this original one TO. So T1 we're going to say is 8. Okay, and then T4, so we're going to say that's T1, T2, T3, T4 would equal 26, and T5 equals 32. So we actually call this, the original one, TO. Okay, so here when they say write down the first 5 terms of the sequence defined by the relation here. So even though we've got TO, so then what we need to do, so when they say, when you've got to write using the recurrence relations, it's important you must show the steps. Even though they're very basic, you're just subtracting 5 here, you must show it out in steps. So what I mean by that is we want to find T1. So T1 is we do, the rule says to do the one before, which would be TO minus 5. So in this case, it would be 30 minus 5, and it equals 25. So then when you want to go show T2, you use, it would be using the one before minus 5, so it's 25 minus 5 equals 20. So you really need to be showing it when they say by recurrence relations, you need to show this little formulas. So really you don't need to actually show this bit here. You just need to show the term before. So because T2 was 20, and then I'd say 20 minus 5 equals 15. So I'd have to technically show all that bit for the next one. Now it said for the first 5, so I've got to keep going. So I'll do 15 minus 5. So you do have to show all that basic calculation. And so that's important. And there you go. So as I said, just to be clear, you really need to have, T1 and equals, and you need to have this part here. So you can see when I get down to you're showing the recurrence relation. So, and for T2, we'd have this part. Okay.